Hi, and welcome back to the final edition of Meet the Experts. We are going to be looking at the innovations in powder coating, what we've got to look forward to in the next few years in powders and colours. So stay tuned. What are the innovations for the coming years that we can look forward to for powders and the technologies?
I think coming up in the next 5 years, we'll be moving more to Qualicoat Class 3 products. Currently, they're seriously expensive and almost prohibitively expensive. I think we'll be seeing a lot more things like these that are around, which is giving more of a variance to the eye, a much more interesting product. In terms of coating technology, I think we'll probably be looking more towards robotics. Powdertech have already looked at robotics, but unfortunately we don't think it's advanced enough for us at the moment. Financially it's almost affordable, but it won't deliver the benefits that we would like in terms of consistency. And the other thing that will be coming up to affect the whole industry, I think, is the issue of the chrome-free technology. Chrome pre-treatments will have to go, and a lot of people will have to put their hand in the pocket and invest, otherwise they won't exist. So I think that environmental side of things will play into powder coating's hands a little bit, because genuinely, properly done, as you can see, a high yield of powder to what you put on the metal is the right way forward.
I've heard a whisper about powders being made out of plastic bottles. What do you know about that?
Well, I know it's probably not ground up plastic bottles that you've heard about. What you've probably been hearing about is post-manufacture pre-consumer waste. So it's very clean material that probably can be reused and remelted. I think once it gets into the plastic bottle stage, it might be a little bit late for that. But essentially it's taking what would be a waste product and reusing it in powder coating. I know this has been trialled. I think it's pretty successful. I think from our point of view, there's going to be that we've got to overcome a bit of scepticism about how good it will be, and also I think there's going to be a lot of trials done to make sure that it is genuinely as robust in use, because as we've talked about earlier, talking about fire, if you mention plastics and mention fire, they're not two words that people like to hear in the same sentence. And also with the ultraviolet light protection, we've got to do a lot of testing on that to see whether that really is as good with the recycled plastics as it is with the current virgin sort of polyesters. But essentially, yeah, it's a good news story, but I don't see that coming into mainstream use for probably 2-3 years. There's a lot of work. You've got to get a product like that through the whole of the specification system, and as you know, that can be quite a long tunnel. But yeah, I think theoretically it's here to stay.
Having been around the plant with you today, you've got some really impressive kit out there. What are the investments you're making for the future, do you think?
Well, we have a rolling investment programme, because obviously things wear out and technology improves and legislation changes. So the booths out there are all very modern. The pre-treatment system is just over 3 years old now, and that was an investment of over £600,000. It was completely new, right from everything that you can see was replaced. The strip shop which you saw, which is an extremely valuable piece of kit in terms of keeping production going, that's a further £150,000 in investment. But we take a very proactive view about investment. It's about making sure that what we're offering to the customer is based on the latest technology. And of course, myself and Giles, we make our business to understand what is happening in the industry in terms of technology, in terms of process control, the improvements in product. And also, as we do work together on what colours are up and coming. And as you can see with the colours that we have around us now, we're really interested in making sure that we deliver, a modern, high-quality product, and that can only come by consistent investment. So it really pays to, when you're speaking to a powder coater, to understand, have you invested in chrome-free technology? If the answer's no, then you should maybe taking a step backwards, and saying, let's find somebody who is, because that is an environmental issue, probably the biggest one in the industry, and spending that money has, for us, it gives us peace of mind, and it's also, as you know, because it's all CNC computer controlled, it's also a better process than we ever had before.
Thanks for being our first guest on Meet the Expert.
Thank you very much, it's been a pleasure.
So that was our final episode in our powder coating series of Meet the Expert. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed putting it together. I've learned a lot over the course of making this. Every day's a school day, I guess. So we'll be doing more of these in the future, so do keep an eye open for them. But if you have any questions about what we've spoken about here, or anything else regarding the products that we work with and the finishes that we work with, please do give us a shout, and me or one of my guys will be more than happy to help you. Thanks again, and see you soon.